Yay, Cult of Pin. Wait, let me open up my red vine real quick
Oh my god.
before we get started.
Oh my god.
Did someone already play this game? Is that why you can select the ball?
No, this is the beginning. I did the tutorial real quick earlier, and this
You
is
did the tutorial.
how you start. So that way we don't have to do the tutorial.
You did the tutorial.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ready now, Fatso? You
Yep.
got
I got
your
my red
red
vine.
vines open?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
I got my red vines. Yep.
Okay, good.
They're crazy delicious.
Beat Act VI to complete this table.
That's 6.
No, that says VI. Mike, I know how to
okay.
read. That
Okay,
those
thank
are letters, not numbers.
Mhm. Okay.
The blockers at the bottom of the table are immune until Act II.
Which one comes first, II or VI?
Well, II would definitely come first before VI because V is later in the alphabet. Duh.
Well, you have Act I right now in the corner.
Right. Which next would be II because that would be more than one I. And thus
Gotcha.
it would be further in. But
Gotcha.
today we're playing some Cult of Pin, which is a roguelike pinball game, which definitely got my interest because it's just an interesting concept, I will say. We've done some pinball games on this channel before. And
no, we have not. We are forgetting those ones forever and ever. Oh my God, that was horrible.
Mike wants to forget that we ever did pinball games on this channel.
Yeah, that was rough.
But yeah, so we're back with another one here. And the interesting part of this one is it actually has goals to it. So you can see in the upper left there, we have our goals that we need to hit, which is going like up the paths and everything like that. There we go.
Okay.
And I got to hit like those little side things to bring them all up. So kind of like normal pinball, where technically it's not like highlighted goals for you typically, but you'd still have like things that'll give you more points if you do them.
Yeah, you got to get the multiplier before hitting the bumpers, or
right.
Yeah, gotcha. And it looks like you're getting like extra points for hitting those tentacles. Like there you go, +1 dam. I don't know what that means.
There we go. And here's where the roguelike portion comes in, where we can now add like extra things. So release 4 extra balls, and for 15 seconds, any ball lost are automatically respawned. Electrify all active balls, dealing 0.25 damage. Burning, you know. So let's just go multi and just see what happens there. And I'm
got to worry about them fireballs.
Oh yeah. See, I kind of like it. In the what was it? The trailer for this one, it shows like a bunch of like vortexes and stuff like that. And it was like, oh, that seems cool.
You know, I'll be 100% honest. I saw nothing about this game. Nothing until Brad said, let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
I spent the last couple of weeks, so kind of not at my normal multimedia area to see all my, the new games coming out and things like that. So I'm a little bit behind right now, but this game is actually making a pretty big splash on Steam right now. It's getting a lot of sales.
Yeah, I can say that I heard about this one a while back, and I kind of forgot about it for a while. And then it showed up like, oh, yeah, that's releasing this month. And then it was like, oh, that's releasing like the first week of this month. And it definitely... It's been one that's had my attention for a while. One, because I love pinball games. I'm one of those people that has... I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's the one that you can have like multiple different boards for it and stuff like that.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. Like Pinball
Is it a physical one?
FX or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I know what you're saying. Like that Star Wars and all that other stuff.
Right, where they have
Yeah,
like
yeah,
all
yeah.
kinds of themes for it. It's like I love that kind of stuff. Like, is
Right.
it simple? Yes, but it's still, to me, it's fun.
Right. Right. And also, I wanted to say this, but I think my dog muted my mic when I was trying to tell you it. When we say that we forgot about a game, it doesn't mean that the game is bad in any way or that we don't care about the game. It's the fact that we look at hundreds of games a month
Yeah.
to go through what we're going to be playing, and so we can't remember all of them. So
Yeah, there's especially because we do like the weekly releases and everything like that. Every time
Yeah.
there's like something coming up, it's like, oh crap, that game's coming out this week that, we had heard about before.
right. And also we go, did we play that or was it just on the weekly release?
Right, yeah.
That's a whole other problem I run into. Uh-oh.
Okay, we're on Act II now. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bonus board.
Thank God you had that little eyeball there in the middle to help you out.
So there is actually a cool little thing here, and I actually did it earlier. Future Mike, go ahead and do a replay of that scene, where you can nudge the board when the ball goes underneath, and you can save the ball.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't cause a tilt doing that?
No, that's the one thing with this one is there's no tilt. Ooh.
Oh, you're in the shop.
Yeah.
A chop hay.
I didn't realize multiplier. Okay. Ooh, base damage is pretty good. Let's do base damage and get it an extra ball. And it said next act. So let's see when that pops up. So I'm at 4 of 8 for the multi-ball that I selected earlier.
Oh, nice.
Also, I'm digging the music on this one. It's reminding me a lot of like the, what would that be? Like the Wednesday Addams kind of show? Where it's like the creepy, like using a lot of like the triangles and percussion kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of a... It's interesting that you said that because I was like, this is very like Beetlejuice, Danny Elfman kind of music, right? And so Danny Elfman does all the stuff that like for what's his face? Hillary Bonham Carter's husband.
Are you talking about Tim Burton?
Yes, Tim Burton.
You don't know him as Tim Burton. You know him as the husband
Hillary Bonham
of
to Hillary Bonham Carter. Yeah. I just had a brain fart. Settle down.
Yeah,
Settle down.
You know that guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who do you like more, Tim Burton or Hillary Bonham Carter? Tim Burton for sure.
Yeah, Tim Burton, man. I mean, since
I
you
love
already...
all. Look at that.
Yeah, that was.
I
me.
love all Johnny Depp movies.
Yeah,
every
you're
Johnny
gonna
Depp
tell me
movie
that
ever made.
Tim Burton's Willy Wonka isn't your favorite Willy Wonka?
It was, and he made my favorite Planet of the Apes.
Did he make a Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, the Marky Mark one.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, now you know.
Yeah. I did not remember that he made a Planet of the Apes movie. So that was like right before the reboot then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not it's the missing one that it doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. I don't know if it fits chronologically in or if it's in canon, to be honest. I don't know.
I'll be honest, I don't even know what the canon of the Planet of the Apes movies are at this point, because originally the new ones that started with
Caesar?
who was it? Yeah, Caesar and James Franco was supposed to be like a prequel to the official, like the original release.
Yeah, the 1960s movies. Yeah.
Yep. So it was supposed to go that way.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've kind of just lost track of if that's still what those are, or if they're now creating their own kind of thing. Because I remember in the first one, they show like the spaceship from the original movie, like going off onto the mission into the black hole before everything like started going, crazy.
Well, the idea was simply it takes place on Earth in the future.
Right, yeah.
The original ones, yeah. So they didn't go anywhere. They just went somewhere in time, more or less. So, yeah. Do I know if it's chronological? I don't know. I don't know what canon is anymore. Marvel destroyed that for me. Or no, not Marvel, Disney. Disney destroyed that for me. I don't know what's canon anymore.
You no longer know what it is a canon event?
What is canon? I have no idea. Yep, Nintendo destroyed it with Legend of Zelda. We can't even tell what's canon anymore in that. And
isn't everything technically canon in Legend of Zelda? It's just 3 timelines or whatever. Yeah,
but they keep changing it. They keep saying like, they'll make up shit just to make it like make sense. And I know that's gonna be someone just like breathing heavy on their keyboard and like, no, it's not the case. Bickering Nerds doesn't know what they're talking about. And it's like, listen. We know, but they've moved it around quite a few times, So like I have that Hyrulean, what's it called? The Hyrulean Compendium. And it's even a little off from there now. So
yeah, I have all 3 of those books that they released for the different like limited edition Legend of Zelda books. Because if you couldn't tell, we here Bickering Nerds are nerds. And we buy that stuff up like it's, candy.
Yes, that's true. That is very true. I have, I would have to say I've read through those a little bit too much, and I think that's kind of where I think the problem is back in the 80s and 90s. A lot of times you were like, did the game work? Yeah. Did it sell? Kinda. Cool. Then let's just, I don't know, keep it going a little bit, like, oh, does the story make sense? It doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal because continuity didn't matter as much because they weren't building. They didn't know that they were building these Yeah, they didn't know that they're going to make 26 more of these games, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely more of a gameplay kind of feature. Like, here was the gameplay for this kind of game. Here's the gameplay for this kind of game. It wasn't like, oh, this is the new Metroid game. This is the new Legend of Zelda game. Here's a new Mario game. They just went, here's the action game, here's the platformer game, and here's the one where you have to, like, go through the map 53,000 times in order to collect everything.
Yeah, remember back then we had games that were called golf.
Yeah.
And baseball. Like they were just called what they were. Oh my God, look at that.
Hey, the multi-ball finally kicked.
Oh my God, Brad is so used to this. Just balls everywhere.
Just another Friday night.
Just another Friday night with balls everywhere. Man, that's crazy. That was nuts. Now, can you keep it up with all those? That's the question. All them eyeballs everywhere.
At this point, I can't look up to see what they're doing. I can only just watch the paddles and hope that I timed those all correctly.
Yeah. I'm just hitting them up.
I'm just hitting them up. That's all I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal now.
Bouncing balls.
Just like the Wiggles song. Did you see, I think it was Disney Plus is starting to bring in like automated media, which is basically just channels where you'd be like, I want to watch something that is like a horror thing, but I can't decide what, so I'm going to put on the Disney Plus horror channel to just watch whatever's playing on there. We're moving backwards.
Do you start it like from the beginning of the show?
No, you start it from wherever it is there. Like it's a TV channel again.
So it's like a free channel, like Roku TV channels or Samsung TV channels, like the free channels that you get with every smart TV.
Yep. Except it's on
Just
Disney
it's Disney.
Plus, and it's
Except for
part
it
of the
costs you money.
subscription. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, we're moving backwards in technology.
I don't know. I give that about 2 weeks. I think it would make more sense if you said, okay, I'm going to put something on. I'm going to put this channel on. And the channel has a, like let's just say a mix of TV shows or movies or whatever. But it starts from the beginning of the show.
Oh, yeah.
I could see that lasting.
Like a pick for
However
me
long.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was, I want to
I'm
say that was a
feeling lucky
feature
or whatever.
in, was it Netflix that had that? The pick for me?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
It might have been called Pick for Me. I don't know. What?
Because I remember there was one of the streaming services I had that like, just pick for me. I don't know what to watch. You already have the list of all the things that I've bookmarked to watch. Just pick one of them and start it for me.
Yeah. I'm too lazy to go to my list and pick something.
It's too many
I need you to make a
choices.
decision.
Right.
Make a decision for me. I can't even decide what to
It's too difficult
watch.
to tell what are the things of the content that I have available. just
Oh, that sounds painful. Ball devoured. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. Okay, there we go.
How many balls do you have left? I can't even tell. Like, looking at the screen, it looks like you have 2 left.
2 left, yeah.
Question.
What?
Are we not saying phrasing anymore? Which, that's fine, whatever. But if we're doing a new thing and nobody told me, that I'd have a problem with.
1
Damn
left.
it. 1 left.
Last ball.
No.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's weird how we're moving backwards in technology now to like, well, no, we have too much, so we got to simplify it.
Maybe. I don't know. You know, I think it's just people being indecisive.
Yeah. Well, also there's the whole thing where like I've heard it talked about before, and I remember when I first heard it, I was like, that's the dumbest argument ever. But I see it now, and it's like, no, I agree. And it's like, you don't have that water cooler show anymore. That show that everybody's watching and talking about.
Yeah.
Like right now, I can tell you the shows that I'm watching, but there's like almost zero chance that they're the ones that you're watching right now, even though we have similar tastes, you know, because I'm watching like, what is it? Silos, you know, the new President Curtis show that just started, the Rick and Morty spinoff. I think it's Man on the Moon is the name of it. The one where like it's an alternate history where the Cold War never stopped.
Oh, cool.
And it's like, they're all fantastic shows. But like, I have no idea who else is watching those to talk about them to people, you know?
Yeah. And even if I was watching it, I wouldn't even tell you I'm watching them because I don't want to talk to you about shows.
Right, exactly, you know?
And stuff like that. Yeah, I know.
That'd be falling
wanna
outside of our court-mandated gaming time.
That's right. I want to spend as little time with you as possible.
Right.
Yeah, there's that show. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the other thing is, we're getting to a point too where you have the what's it called, the paradox of choice, where you have too many choices in front of you for whatever you want to do, right? So whatever shows you want to pick, whatever ice cream you want, whatever anything, right? So the paradox of choice is that we have too many options that regardless of what we choose, we become dissatisfied with whatever choice we made because we second guess that, oh, we made the wrong one.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, I got, I'm going to an ice cream shop. You're going, oh, I got the chocolate chip. I should have got the mint chocolate chip, or I should have got the butter pecan or something like that. And so everyone has this kind of stuff, especially when you get to a point where you're like, there's too many choices Now, what am I going to do? And we had it back in the day when cable first came out because we're like, there's 50 channels. How do I know which one to pick? Now it's like, I got Disney Plus, I got Hulu, I got all these other things. So it's just like, what am I going to watch? You know?
Yeah.
And as you're saying, there's so many different things out there. It's kind of like you have no idea who's doing what or watching what games they're playing, things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny that you bring up the ice cream example because I kind of had that the other day where I was at an ice cream place and I was like looking at every flavor and it's like, oh my God, 15 of these flavors all sound good. And the max they have is like a 2 scoop because I'm not doing a 3 scoop. That's way too much ice cream. Also, it costs like $52, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, what do I do for my 2 scoops, you know?
And they can't go bad with each other.
Right, exactly.
It's not like you can, it's not like you can get like something that has like a mint flavor to it and a raisin flavor to it or something, you know?
Yeah,
like a rum raisin and a mint chocolate chip. Look.
Yeah, they got to match in some way.
Yeah.
So, you know, first world problems right there.
Yeah. Paradox of choice, man. There's a lot of deep things about that. So if you ever get a chance and you want to learn about something that's psychologically nerdy, that's a very big topic. It's very interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it even with like games these days, you know, like we do the weekly releases. So we see how many games are actually coming out each week. And even then we're still like, there's 22 games coming out this week. We can't talk about every single one of them. So what are the ones that like we're most interested in?
Right. Yeah. And also the amount that games are becoming, you know, the cost. So it comes down to, it's like, well, I don't have, you know, $5,000 to spend on video games every month. So if they're $80, you know, per game or whatever it's going to be, you know, $100 for like the special edition that comes with horse armor,
right?
Then yeah, I guess I gotta, you know, I can only get one game maybe, and you know, for the next 3 months kind of thing. So yeah, that's one of the things actually we're kind of trying to help everyone with, and we're trying to find the best ways of doing it in the Bickering Nerds is not just, you know, playing games and having fun with it and talking about nerdy stuff, but it's also helping people go
find games that they hadn't heard of and be able to like play those kind of games. Cause it's, you know, cause I remember
it's a very expensive thing.
Yeah. I pitched like the weekly thing and one of the first comments you had was like, but like, how long would that last before we like run out of games? And it's like, no.
No. It's weekly.
Weekly. And it's like, sometimes, you know, just looking at it, it's like, oh my God, there's so much coming out. And there's been a couple times that I've like discovered games that it's like, oh, I got to play that. Like How Many Dudes that we did the demo for on this channel. I found that one by just looking what's coming out next month. You know, what is it that we need to find? And it's like, oh my God, that's my new addiction right there.
Yeah. And honestly, I found there's like a few things that I got from the weeklies. One is that I'm seeing a bunch of games that I didn't know that were coming out. I'm a big fan of indie, so that's a good thing. But I also find games that I know my limitations on what I can play and cannot play, or that would not be fun for me to play because I'm so bad at them. But then I'll be like, that's a game I would want to watch played. Right. And then I'll find a YouTuber that I know is good at those kinds of games, or I'll say to Brad, you should play this game because I want to watch it be played or whatever.
Yeah.
Just so we have, you know, just so I can see like the how that whole thing turns out. Oh my God, this guy's pissed at you.
Yeah, he is not happy. But I get it. I've now killed him VI times. So. Oh, it's like chained down, so it just gets pulled immediately back. I saw that. Yeah, I love the little effects that this one has. this is definitely an interesting concept. I think I like when I first saw this game, I was like, really a roguelike pinball? And I started looking more into it. I was like, this is another one of those games that, I just looking more into it for doing all the weekly stuff. And it's like, oh, this is one that we got to play.
Right.
And if we didn't play it on here, I would have played it later on my own anyway.
All pinball games should be based on Sonic Spinball, of course. Brad's favorite pinball game of all time.
No.
No. I'm not even going to joke around. That game sucked.
Don't you even joke about that.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't like Sonic Spinball.
I really didn't. For all the pinball games I like and everything, I did not like Sonic Spinball at all.
I played a lot of that game. That was one of those games where I think we talked about it before. Like, you get a game, and you only have so many when you got your system, and like your parents wouldn't go get you a new one because they didn't have the money or whatever, or it's just like you were bad in school or whatever it was. I just remember when I had my Genesis, I didn't have like a great income for myself, so it wasn't like I could go out and just buy a bunch of video games. So I remember Sonic Spinball was one of my options, and I already beat Sonic 2. I can't tell you how many times.
What the? Oh, it got stuck. But I get that. I mean, I'm a huge fan of platformers, and a lot of that comes down to the Nintendo 64. I had 2 games for it for the longest time, and it was Mario Kart and Banjo-Kazooie. And, that's why the kind of games that, I mostly play, sometimes on this channel and mostly off this channel, are all like platformers. Or like those little
like
go-karting games. Yeah, like the Sonic Racing,
Mm-hmm. That's why I play Pac-Man. And nothing but Pac-Man. I got Mrs. Pac-Man and Pac-Man Jr.
And Pong.
Nothing but Pac-Man. And Pong? Oh, I was so good at Pong.
Pong or soccer or football, whatever one of those
golf
things that you had for the TV screen. Oh, you were rich. You had both of the overlays.
No, I did not. And also, I was talking about golf for the Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
The funny thing is, I didn't even have a Nintendo when it first came out. I think I got mine in... I would say I probably got mine about 6 years after it came out. Before that, I had a Commodore. So I was running a computer before I was running any video game systems.
Nerd.
Yeah, right? I was the ultimate nerd. I didn't run into console shit. So, in fact, I think, because I remember I had a Nintendo, and it seemed like the next year I got a Genesis, but I don't remember.
Why are you so old?
I remember having a Super Nintendo, a Nintendo 64, and then when the PS2 came out, I got one of those. And it was the next generation that I finally started getting like multiple consoles, and then I realized I don't need more than one.
The Nintendo Switch is all I need.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I
is
count the Nintendo
over.
Switch as a handheld. Oh,
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. High damage. New score. Nudges 24, multi-balls 2. Yeah.
You like to nudge.
I think I did well.
You love nudging.
Look, I hit a new record,
nudging.
Mike. I bet you can't do that.
Yep. Nope. You won.
Yeah.
Mission's complete. 160. You beat my 2.
You beat. But
how many are in the tutorial?
yeah. Congratulations, you finished the tutorial.
Yeah.
But
actually, I might give this one a try. But yeah.
Go ahead. This is a fun one. I definitely like the roguelike elements to it and everything. Obviously, we're just playing the demo of it. The full game has 6 different boards to play on, and some of them look pretty cool based on the trailer that, they have out for this. But this has been Cult of Pin. If you want to check out the game for yourself, links are going to be in the description to do so. And until next time, this is Brad with this is the Bickering Nerds.
You just naming yourself?
I'm just naming myself. You don't matter anymore, you know.
That's right.
You brought up Sonic Spinball.